but I have like 100 screens open to manage this, so.
Well, all righty then.
Light on or no?
All right, welcome. Hi,
everybody.
Just give us 1 second to make sure we're all acclimated and live, and we'll get started. Now, are you guys able to see this on your separate screens?
Let me refresh.
I'm going on YouTube now.
It's on YouTube.
And so we're live. So welcome everyone. Welcome to tonight's session for our Spring Fling 2021. We had a wonderful evening or afternoon session, and we heard from Cheryl Williams, and we each shared some of our art and chatted and had a really good time. And so now we're excited about this evening because we got quite a few surprises for you tonight with some of the artists and stuff. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here to support the Fine Art Cafe. And we have a lot of things in store for you. These artists have some great things to share. We get to meet some of the artists. Some of them I get to meet for the first time, which is exciting as well. And yeah, so before we jump into and we bring our first artist onto the screen, I want to introduce myself. My name's Laurie Williams, and I'm an alcohol, ink, and mixed media artist, and I work with Jan on the Fine Art Cafe, and among a bunch of other things. Some of you may know me from the alcohol, ink, art community or mixed media mad. I'm the administrator for both of those communities. So Jan, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jan Hackett. I am a brush show artist, watercolor artist, and dabble with alcohol inks. I have the Brush Show Fun group over on Facebook, which if you love brush show, you want to learn about brush show, join that group. And I have the Fine Art Cafe Academy that we have tutorials and we have classes on.
Great, awesome.
Yeah.
And then Vera is here helping us this evening too. Vera, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. I'm Vera Worthington. I am an alcohol ink artist too, and a slave to Laurie and Jan helping out with the Fine Art Cafe stuff. Just kidding. I volunteered. I know how busy they are. I know how much Laurie especially has got on her plate with her hat in so many different areas. So I'm just in the background helping out, and I'm popping on and off of YouTube. I'm watching the comments. So if anyone has questions, I'm your liaison tonight.
Yes, thank you so much, Vera. You're huge help. Huge help.
You're welcome.
Yes. It's really hard to be in all the different places we have to be and do this at the same time. So really appreciate it.
Totally get it. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. And okay, so just a little bit about the Fine Art Cafe. The Fine Art Cafe is a virtual online art gallery that Jan and I started last year. And we were really excited to bring it. It was in the middle of COVID, and there was an opportunity for us when we had some downtime on some of the other things like shows and other things like that to put it together and offer up a venue where we can feature artists and allow them to share and sell their art on in the gallery. So that's been a lot of fun, and we continue to evolve that and grow it, and we're seeking artists all the time. So if you're an artist and you're watching and you're interested in joining our gallery, you can submit your artwork in an application for review, and we'd love to have you. Jan, did I miss anything?
No, I don't think so. If you go on Instagram, Facebook, we're always doing promotions about the cafe. And actually, we have a chat going on right now about adding some new features. We do a Friday featured artist, and looking at maybe starting to do some interviews and show their boutiques and things. So
yeah, I think that's an excellent idea. Lots of fun too.
Yeah.
So, we have several artists that we're going to be featuring this evening, and we're just going to go through them one by one. Each one of them, I believe everyone has a prize to give away, and we have we have a special magic word. And all you have to do is, if you're watching this on the website, you may want to switch over to YouTube where you can actually comment, because YouTube wouldn't let us embed the comments on the website. So you have to actually be on YouTube to do the commenting. But if you comment with the right magic word for each artist, you can win a prize, and we'll be showing you what those prizes are as we move through the evening. So first up, we have Lisa Lang, and I'm going to bring Lisa onto the screen and let her introduce herself. So let's bring her up. Okay, so I think this is the first time Lisa has done this, so let me see if we can help her. There she is.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
All right. How are you guys doing?
We're
Great.
good. Welcome.
I hope it's bright enough. It's getting kind of dark here.
I know. We can see you just fine.
Okay,
So
great.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Jan.
That's what.
And Vera, of course I know you.
Hi again.
Hi.
And that's what's so great about this is that we're able to put faces to names, because we interface with a lot of these artists all the time in social media, but we don't get to meet them until we get to bring them on into Zoom. So welcome, Lisa.
Thank you.
Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us about your art and where you're located and what.
Okay, my name's Lisa Langa, and I'm part of Langa Art and Design. My husband and I have a small art company, and we're located in the beautiful Ozark Mountains of Arkansas. Before that, we were in Michigan, and I had a bird farm, and that's how it started. Oh, can you guys see?
Yes, we made you.
Oh, okay. So we had a bird farm up in Michigan for 10 years. And in the winter, I was bored because I didn't have any baby chicks to sell or farmers markets to do. So I picked up a craft called Paisley, which is Ukrainian art. And it does, and I also sold empty eggs to crafters and taxidermists all over the country with blowneggs.com. Now this is a Ukrainian egg. This is done with dyes. This is a goose egg. It took about 10 hours to do.
Wow. Wow. I think
so after that, isn't that cool? So then one day after 10 hours, I dropped that egg and an egg. And the people that, I was working with Paisley said, why don't you just make a pendant out of the broken pieces? It's pretty. So I started making jewelry. I didn't know how to make jewelry. So I got tools, and that's how jewelry started. After that, I said, wow, this is a lot of fun. I can do this on purpose, So I started breaking eggshells, and then I found alcohol inks were a lot of fun. And I started making, this is a sample of some of the alcohol ink pendants, like mosaics with broken pieces of eggshell, alcohol inks, and some silhouettes on there. And then I started doing craft shows and art shows, and it just exploded from there. I said, honey, can we have quail? Which leads us to our bonus gift today. I heard my name was Blossoms, right? So this is going to be I don't know if you guys can see it good. It's a quail egg shell. I don't know if the light is good enough. And it's the natural shell color with epoxy in a pendant. And this will be up for a gift for whoever gets the word, in the chat. After that, I started working on miniature eggs, and this is alcohol ink from a few years ago. I started working on finch and parakeet eggs. This is a parakeet egg, and that's with alcohol, just blue with alcohol ink.
Wow.
And this is a few years old. It's the one I wear, and you have to fill it solid with epoxy. My first egg, I didn't put anything in it. Of course, the first time you rub against something, it breaks. So they're solid, they're safe. I have a sample of this is just a Cotornix quail egg. It was the coolest pattern. So I made a pendant out of that. That's something.
That is so cool and different.
Then I branched out into other bird eggs, of course. So I went all the way up to ostrich. So this is on the Fine Arts website right now. This is an ostrich egg shell. I had to cut it out, carve it, sand it, and then I did a little artwork on the back too. So it's double-sided, and I signed it. It's exploding. And now with the alcohol ink community that we're in, I'm learning how to paint too, which I never did before. I did the artwork, but I did some paint, and then you guys showed me how to mat it. So this is a picture that I actually did. So I'm just having a lot of fun with the birds, the animals. I also did little wire wrapping, and this is just a bracelet I made with dragon eye in it back when Game of Thrones was popular.
That's so cool.
Then I went out to let me try some other stuff. We bought an entire deer antler, and my husband and I sliced them up, and then I did wire wrapping on them and made pendants and earrings.
Wow.
Just a little bit of exploring everything. Then I found something very interesting when I went to one of the shops. These are beetle wings, little beetle wings and it's an actual beetle. And I put this on my table at art shows just so they can see it. They farm them for food in other countries, and then the byproduct of the wings, and they're as strong as anything. They're waterproof. I need a Dremel to cut them, to drill the hole for the findings. And then I use many different Swarovski beads or, embellishments with them and gems. So I'm just having a lot of fun, and I'm meeting a lot of nice people in this group, and I am just excited to be here.
That is so cool and different. That's totally, I mean, beetle wings. Wow.
And I have some statement pieces where there's more than one together, and they clank and clinkle like a chime. They're very, very cute.
Wow. Well, let's say your word again, your magic word, your special word is blossoms.
It's blossoms, yes. And they'll win the quail egg pendant.
Isn't
and
that
they can message me on the length. I usually do it like 24 inches standard with a leather, a suede cord. But if they wanted a different color, I have plenty of different cords. I used to put cords on every product when I went to a craft show, and somebody wanted pink, or someone wanted blue, or someone wanted a different length. So I have many options. I have chains that people could pick from, or the organza, wires, and I make my own. So the options are endless.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thanks for coming and introducing yourself and showing the art. So, what is your name on the Fine Art Cafe?
Langa Art and Design.
Okay. Yeah, and so Lisa's art is also featured. If you go to the homepage and you click on that big yellow banner that says Spring Fling, she's got some art pieces featured in there. And for her and any of the artists, if you see their name and you click on their name, it'll take you to their full shop, so you can see everything that they have available in their shop. So check it out. Even if they're not on tonight, we have quite a few artists that were scheduled this afternoon and stuff. So you can go check out everybody's artwork, and there is some fantastic talent. We're very blessed to have a lot of talented people, and these are, and the other thing I want to say too is that a lot of this artwork and stuff is unique and is original. So once it's gone, it's gone. So just keep that in mind. If it's something that you really, really want, you may want to grab it sooner rather than later and think about it, or it can disappear and be spoken for. All right. Well, thanks, Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
See you in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And I think we should tell everybody that the winners, we're going to list all of the winners on the homepage of the fineartcafe.com. So just go there to see, who the winners are, and contact us. You can use hello@thefineartcafe.com or jan@thefineartcafe.com to give us all your contact information so that we can give that to the artists and you can get your prize.
Yep. Great.
Woohoo.
I'm trying to think of how to take her off the screen. So I think that's the only way I know to do is just like turn off her video. For some reason, it won't let me demode. So, all right. So that was pretty interesting. It was great to see Lisa's art because I hadn't really had a chance to take a look at it all. It's pretty cool.
Well, what's so fun is we're not just alcohol inks. I mean, we have so many different styles and different types of art on the cafe. So yeah, it's really cool.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so let's see.
Loretta is up next.
Yep, we have Loretta up next. So I'm going to bring Loretta onto the screen. you?
Good, how are you?
All right. Is it warm where you are?
Yep, it's nice in summer here now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure I probably would think it's cold, but
Maybe.
that's great.
I'm in sweatshirts again.
I see that.
You keep that weather over there, Jan, where you are. Don't send it my way.
It was like in the 40s this morning. It was so cold.
Yeah. So before we introduce Loretta, what is her magic word?
Perennials.
Perennials. Okay.
Perennials.
Awesome.
Keep
All
coming back time after time.
Well, we all know Lisa. She's very active in the communities, and I'm going to promote her. I'm going to spotlight her and let her introduce herself. Loretta,
Yeah.
you have the floor.
Hi, my name's Loretta Goldie. I've been part of the alcohol art community for quite a few years now, or quite a while. I'm traditionally a glass artist, so I got up on the fine art cafe some fused glass little bowls for trinkets or candies or whatever. But that's where my art started, was in the fused glass. I also have some plaques up there, abstract glass plaques up there, or they're on my website if they're not up there. And I live on Salt Spring Island in BC, Canada, so that's where I'm at. But some of my alcohol ink art I've now turned into, so this is the original, and I've turned it into tea towels. I've had it printed on tea towels, the different ones. So I wanted to show the actual originals first.
That's pretty cool.
And then this is the tea towel that goes with it. They're all 50 by 70 centimeters, or I don't know what that is in inches anymore. We don't work in that world. This is another flower that I had printed. I have quite a few. I've got 12 designs up on the Fine Art Cafe of tea towels. So they make a great Mother's Day gift, or having art in your kitchen all the time. They're 100% cotton, and they work great and wash great. I also lately have been doing lots of jelly printing and turning them into books, like journals. So the journals are empty inside, and you can, some of them are on watercolor paper. So if you're a watercolor artist, some of them are on sketch paper. So depending on what you want to do with them. And I have some other ones that are just really miscellaneous papers in there. So a couple of people that have used these love them because they say that as they write, it inspires them because the paper changes and nothing's the same inside. So it's a new surprise every time they change pages. And then I've been doing eco printing with this COVID because we've been locked down for so long. And I had all these plants in my yard where I live year round. So I started to learn how to do eco printing. And I had that printed on towels. That's blackberries and arbutus leaves.
Can you tell us a little bit about that, Loretta?
Well, you go out in the forest or the garden and you pick your plants and you bring them in and you put them in this pot and you let them boil for an hour or so. And you add different chemicals, or not chemicals, but alum or iron or rusty nails. And you boil them for about an hour I simmer them for about a good hour. Then I let them soak overnight, and I take them out the next morning, dry the paper. And this is actually a print of like an original print that I put on the front of a book. And sometimes you get really good, can you hand me the big book, Emily? You get really good prints of different flowers. It's over on the counter there. And you get really solid prints. I just remembered my big book here. So this is a big book I put together for an art show, but this is what they look like originally when you print them. So you get pretty good results from the eco printing.
Those are so cool.
Yeah, that's so different. It's just gorgeous.
Amazing. Wow.
Well, then I had all this loose paper, so I had to take up learn how to make books and, put them together. So that's what started me into the book business here. And thanks to some good friends in Edmonton and other places have showed me how to put books together, because I was like, I have no idea. But this one actually has arbutus or maple stems in for the hinges. I don't know if you can see the hinges on top here.
Wow.
This one's been submitted for an art show, so haven't heard yet if I've won anything, but you never know.
That's just impressive. That's
Yeah, and then I got matching cards with most of the art I do. And you can see a bunch of my alcohol ink art up behind me on the wall. So I did that while my glass studio was under construction for a couple of years. So that's how I got into inks, was because of my glass was not available to me. So yeah, I got my fingers in many pots lately.
keeps it interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially during these COVID times when you can't travel or anything, it keeps you going. That's for sure. At least for me, it does.
Right. So for those people out there watching who don't know where you're located, where are you?
I'm in Salt Spring Island, BC, Canada. It's right straight north of Seattle, about 3 hours. So anybody knows the US, I'm just north of Seattle.
Okay.
But I'm in Canada. I'm on a little island of about 10,000 people, but it's an island of artists, and we do host a national art show here every 2 years. So if you're Canadian, you're allowed to enter it. Sorry, you have to be Canadian to enter the art show. But it's an island full of artists here. And I'm part of an artist studio tour as well. So I have an open studio for visitors to come to on 3 or 4 days a week. So they can come in here and look around and ask questions and shop if they like.
Wow, that's amazing.
Is that near Victoria? I've been to Victoria before.
Yeah, it's between Victoria and Vancouver.
Okay.
You know where Victoria is and Vancouver? We're right in between there.
Oh, very cool. Very beautiful place, especially July and August.
Yeah, no, it's a year-round green here. I get snow maybe for 4 or 5 days a year, and that's it. So
Wow, okay.
It's fine nowadays compared to where I used to live.
That sounds good to me.
Oh,
Did you share your gift yet?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, one of my tea towels.
Oh.
Pick one of the tea
Oh, that's
towels
so
from the
pretty.
website, and I will send it.
Oh, that's really good. So
Lovely.
if you're watching on YouTube, enter Blossom in the comments for a chance to win one.
Perennials for Loretta.
Oh, sorry, perennials. I'm Blossom was
It was blossoms.
That's why I'm not in doing that part of it. I just need to.
Yeah, and I've also made little tiny books too that are just full of art. So like I said, I had to find something to do with all these jelly prints. Between all the this one's got lots of jelly paper in it. But I love printing doing the jelly printing on with alcohol inks and acrylics and everything else. So
Yeah, those are beautiful.
Yeah,
Really amazing. Beautiful art.
Yes, thank
I'm
you.
in awe, Loretta. Just beautiful.
Well, thank you. Yeah, no, it's fun and it's also fun to see everybody else's art, what they do with the same product, right? How different everybody's is.
So what is your shop called on the Fine Art Cafe?
Colored by Loretta.
Colored by Loretta. So definitely go check that out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like color, but I always wear black, so.
That's totally me.
Yeah, I always wear like pink or orange or something like that. So I'm like the opposite, but I like the color. Color does it for me. Anyway, thanks for Loretta for being here tonight.
Well, thank you very much. I enjoyed it.
All right, take care.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Bye, Loretta. Great
Bye.
to see you.
Okay, next up we have Eva.
And her special word is seeds.
Okay. And welcome Eva. How are you?
Oh, hello, I'm good. I decided to change my view and be like all those the news, people, and have a bookcase behind me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at you. You look fabulous. That's
Right.
great.
Yeah, so
Fancy.
I get to see Eva like almost once a week online, but her studio is usually in the background. So it is a different look.
It's a
Does
mess.
look like a news lady.
You look great. You look great.
It is, thank you. It is kind of a mess. And I think that when we did our holiday show, we put up this drape and all this with background poles and all. And I said, I just don't want to do that. I said, I'll try in the living room. So I'm blocking the space so, you know, my husband can't get by, but you know, that's okay. He's in the bedroom watching MSNBC. So
He doesn't need to go anywhere.
no, he's watching the news. That's all that matters, right? So, so I'm Eva Zhang, T-Catch, and I live in Maryland, Laurel, Maryland. So I'm actually close to Lori, and of course, I really started getting involved during the pandemic. So we actually haven't met in person, but we are going to soon.
Yes.
I know we've all had our vaccinations, so we'll
So
see.
exciting.
So, so my story. I live in Laurel, Maryland, as I said. Fairly newly retired. I retired in August. And my husband's been retired for several years, and so I'm very excited because I am now a full-time artist. It was something that I was doing obviously on the side, like many of us. And about 5 years ago, and I used to make jewelry. I was always kind of artsy. I made jewelry for years and did shows, and then about 5 years ago, I discovered alcohol inks, and I fell in love. It was kind of the moment. And I'm really into color, even though I'm wearing black. I'm really into color, and it was just amazing because they're so vibrant. And I am also more of an abstract artist as opposed to realistic. And so alcohol ink really lends itself to that because it's very flowy, kind of like watercolor. I'm always amazed at what I see other people doing, like Lori and Vera in alcohol inks. That's much more representational. So maybe I'll learn that one day. But in any case, I'm much more of an abstract artist. So in the past year, I've really gotten into acrylics, and but alcohol inks are still my first love. So what I'm kind of going to present tonight, and for Mother's Day, most of the works are in acrylic. And so I made a bunch of special little paintings for Mother's Day, and they're all kind of on sale for this particular show. So I'm going to just show you a few of them right now. I'm really into flowers, and even with my alcohol inks, very much into flowers. In fact, this scarf is printed from my alcohol inks, and it's flowers. So I'm going to show you a few of my what I thought would be kind of cool is to have some small little artworks that would be kind of like I say it with flowers that live forever. So instead of buying a bouquet at the store and having to water it and then it dies, you have these flowers forever. And they're small because I think sometimes giving gifts of art can be difficult, right? You're not sure what people like, what their style is. So they're small, you can almost fit it anywhere. So here's an example of one that I have in my shop. It is, let's see, it's too bright. I don't want it to be too bright. It's 4x6. And see, it's painted on the sides. It's just ready to hang up, or you could put it on in a bookcase. And then there's another little one. As you can see, abstract.
How perfect for Mother's Day. That is great, Eva.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was thinking. I usually
They
wait.
Really are perfect.
Well, you know, I usually wait till the last minute and say, "Ooh, I should do something for." So for Easter, like 3 days before Easter, I said, "I'm going to make some cute little bunnies." It was 3 days before, so I decided I'm going to plan this time.
Yeah. Good idea.
I do love painting flowers. So here's another one in a little vase.
I like that one.
And again, see the sides, it wraps around.
Nice.
And this is one of my new favorites. Of course, I've just been adding things at the last moment, like you were, Vera, to the shop. This is these are like peonies with a little wonky vase. Yeah, so, and again, you've got that on the side. So that's my fun little things. This is one I made a while ago. It's called Mini Garden, and it's a 6x6 on canvas. The others are all canvas, and it's a thick one. So what's nice is you can hang it, or you could just have it on a bookcase or something. You don't need an easel or anything. It's got a lot of texture on it. Let's see, some other fun things that I have that are great gifts. Oh, I should tell you.
What's your prize?
I just was thinking that. I was going to tell you my prize. It's one of the little things that I'm actually featuring. It's I've made several little inspirational quote plaques using my alcohol ink art and then making prints. And so here is one that's called "Enjoy the Little Things." I think
I
Great,
love
I
that.
very
The
popular.
colors are so pretty.
This one has a a slot that you can hang it, or again, this is something that you could put on an easel on a bookcase, and that's the prize. And
again, your special word is seeds.
Seeds. So that's the prize. And let's see. So in fact, I have another one that let's see, what did I do with it? I've been trying to be very organized here. I think I got 2 organized. Oh, there it is. You can see it right here. It's on the bookcase. So I started making some new ones. And I decided to make them on a thicker cradled board so that you wouldn't need an easel. So these are in the shop. And that's
okay.
Enjoy the little things. And I have one that everyone loves. It's kind of funny. It's specifically for Mother's Day. It's in this plastic thing. So I think if you can see, it says, "Motherhood, powered by love, fueled by coffee, sustained by wine."
It's awesome.
I would love to say that I made up that quote, but I didn't. I found it. And this is, again, a bloom in alcohol ink that I had painted. And another one,
that one's available in your shop?
It's available in my shop. And there's another one that I also really like. It's a quote from Coco Chanel. It's another one that's one of my favorite blooms that I did in alcohol ink. And this is, since we're all girls here, girls should be 2 things, classy and fabulous.
Yes, we are. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All of us are.
So let's see.
And Eva, what's the name of your shop in the cafe?
It is Z Designs Fine Art. I will quickly show you. I also have some scarves that were printed with alcohol ink, and here's one of them. And like Loretta, I will show you, this is what the artwork looks like. It's kind of a funky abstract, and it makes a gorgeous scarf. And I wanted to show you, everyone has so many unusual things. This isn't that unusual, but kind of fun and different. I had some pillowcases, throw pillows printed with my artwork. Again, it's mostly alcohol ink. And here's one of them, very bright and cheery. And you can buy it just with the cover or with the insert too. And I have, these are a couple more covers that I think are neat. That's with encrusted wax.
Oh,
that's pretty.
I love that.
I don't think I could ever repeat that. I don't know. It was kind of a magic thing that I did. And here's one more that I also really love in alcohol inks.
Beautiful.
So, and I guess lastly, I just wanted to show, I'm trying to kind of really look at that kind of art side and do something special. So all my work is gift wrapped. And of course, for Mother's Day, it's gift wrapped, but even if you are just buying a piece of my art. And so I'm using craft paper, so it's very artsy fartsy. So of course it has to be purple, Vera. So it's
yay,
purple, and it's got a little watercolor heart. I made a bunch of these, and yeah, so it's just a cute little thing, and I'm gonna do all my artwork in this, but especially for Mother's Day. So I should tell everyone that if you want me to send the package somewhere else, I can do that directly. And the last thing is, when I do my work, and this is Lori's advice. So this is one of my peonies. That's another original, is that I put a certificate of authenticity in the envelope if it doesn't fit on the actual piece. So that's kind of all the stuff. Oh, I have a couple more. Let's see. A couple of just little 4x6 matted in 8x10 pieces, original pieces. This is this is my favorite one. I love this one.
It's so bright, so cheery.
Thank you. And it has a certificate of authenticity on the back. And that's it. I have lots more stuff in my shop, but I figured we should be focusing on Mother's Day. So, and now I'm going to get back to alcohol inks because we're having a conference very soon, and I am really rusty.
Yay.
So It will be interesting.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to it for
Yeah.
sure.
And you can see there's a couple of alcohol inks behind me up there, little discs. Those are both, and this one over here, some alcohol inks.
So pretty.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, so.
Well, thank you, Ava. Everyone, make sure you check out Z Designs Fine Art on the Fine Art Cafe and check out Ava's art.
And her magic word, her special word is seeds.
See.
Okay. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay, let's see here.
Thank you.
Bye, Ava.
Bye, thanks. This was fun.
Vera is up next.
Okay.
I'm up next. Okay.
So we'll just go ahead and like spotlight Vera.
And Vera.
Okay. Hi. I just entered my word into the chat. My word is plants. So I could not decide what to give as a prize. And I thought, I have so many different things in my shop. There's prints, there's jewelry, there's original artwork, there's miniature art, there's, what I call big, an 8x10. So there's all different things. And for the life of me, I was just like, well, everyone has such different tastes. I was going to do a piece of jewelry, but who likes purple, who likes green? So instead, I was going to do a $10 gift certificate, but I increased it to $15. So that is my prize. It's a $15 gift certificate, good on anything and everything in my shop. So before I get started, I just wanted to continue with what we were talking about a minute ago. The Alcohol Ink Art Conference is coming up next week. And this is one of the paintings that is going to be taught during the Alcohol Ink Conference. This is a painting I did along with a tutorial. This is Comset State Park over in the background, and this is the beach that's right beyond it. So I'm going to be teaching everybody how to paint this. If you haven't registered, please do. I learned so much, and I'm one of the instructors. So it's
even if you're new to alcohol inks, even if you've never picked up a paintbrush, alcohol inks are a great medium to learn on or just to have fun with. And these conferences are a good way to jump in.
Absolutely.
And you get to meet so many wonderful people.
I've met the best people this way. I'm having a blast, guys. I really am. So anyway, so back to me. So I have lots of different art for sale. I have this one. This is I just don't want to get the glare on it. This is Zach's Bay, which is the north part of Jones Beach. Comset is out east. It's on the north shore of Long Island, but this is on the south shore, just north of Jones Beach. We like to go boating in the summer, so a lot of my art is inspired by our boating trips in the summertime. And this is a sunflower painting that I did based on a photo I took, trying to not get the glare again, maybe this side.
We can see it.
It's okay. This is Rockcamp's sunflowers. I went to a sunflower farm on the North Fork of Long Island last fall, and which is the perfect time to see sunflowers. So I did a painting from that, and this is one of my big pieces. And I say it's big because I'm kind of known now in the community for doing tiny art. I paint itty bitty widow things like this. This is original art. This was alcohol inks on a tile, on a little 2x2 inch tile. And this is another one that's in my shop. This is Strawberry Patch. And my shop name is just Vera Worthington Fine Art. You'll find me, I'm sure. So I'm like really into painting tiny things. So I said, oh, gee, I found these really cool pendant bezels, and I wanted to paint little tiny pendants. So I've been wanting a cricket for a long time, and finally Santa gave me one. And I was able to cut out little tiny ovals from craft plastic or narrow paper, And I was able to do these little tiny pendants. These are 30, I think 30 by 40 millimeters. So these are really teeny tiny paintings. These are not prints. These
And that
are
is all-
original paintings.
That's all
I
hand
have
painted.
hand painted. Yep. No feet involved, just hands. And these are a couple more. And again, you know, here's the boating because, you know, we love to see the sailboats on the North Shore of Long Island. And of course, some beautiful hydrangeas because, I mean, that how Mother's Day is that? Like, how often has my mom received hydrangeas for Mother's Day? Quite often. So then I have this Cricut machine now, and I've been doing these painted pendants. I call them my abstract art pendants, and I used to be cutting them out by hand. And then I got this Cricut machine and I said, oh, look, you know, I can do other things now. I can cut different shapes. I can cut perfect ovals, and I can cut little butterflies and, you know, collage things together. So I painted on vinyl, and then I put it on some painted backgrounds, and kind of came up with this idea. And then a friend of mine asked me way back in December of 19 if she gave me a couple of 45 adapters, you know, the kind that you use for 45 RPM records. She said, can you paint them for me? So I said, sure. And then I lost them. And then we sort of forgot about it for a little while. And then I got my Cricut and I said, you know, I could cut out the shape of a 45 adapter, coat it with resin, and then make pendants out of it. So these have been super popular. Like I had one listed on the cafe earlier, and it happened to just sell like that after sharing it to Instagram. It sold on my website. Sorry, guys. But I put a substitute one up there. Don't worry. You know, there's another purple one on there. This is the replacement purple. It's shades of purple with navy, and this one's lime green and turquoise. So these are all alcohol ink painted papers. And then I spray seal them. I send them through my Cricut, and voila, I make these gorgeous pendants just by coating them with, you know, 2 coats of resin on each side. Some have like 2 coats on one side and just 1 on the back. And then I thought, well, you know, 45 adapters are kind of specialized, although they've been like flying off my art table. So I thought, well, you know, there's a lot of people out there that love their pets. So I decided to do paw prints for all the pet lovers out there. You know, it doesn't matter if you have a dog or a cat or, you know, a cougar, whatever you got. But animal lovers have been going crazy for these. These have been selling like hotcakes too. So yeah, if you see one that you like, grab it now, because these might not last very long. My first 2 sold in like, I don't know, a couple of hours of each other. So I would grab one if you like it. And then when I'm cutting things out on my of my papers, I often have these tiny little spots left over. So I thought, oh, what better use of the tiny little leftover spots than to make some stud earrings. So, you know, I lay out my papers, I scan them, I draw shapes in Adobe Illustrator, and I lay out everything on the scan. So I make the most of each painted piece of paper. So I make the stud earrings too. I have these in my shop, you know, all different colors depending on what your taste is or what your mom's taste is. And I've gotten a terrific response to these too. I haven't sold so much stuff in, I don't know how long, but my jewelry has been doing really well. People have been responding really well to it. And it's very exciting to me because I love making them. You know, I was an accessory designer for years and years in the fashion industry, and I always loved fashion and color and style, and, you know, I wear black, but I love creating with color. So alcohol inks have kind of given me that outlet to create beautiful things with lots of bright color. And, you know, so not only am I doing my representational art, but I'm also creating wearable art with my jewelry, and the feedback that I've been getting from everybody has just been amazing. So, you know, thank you everyone out there for loving on what I'm doing, because you can't stop me now. I'm just going to keep going.
Oh, we don't want to stop you. No, no.
Yeah, don't stop me. I love seeing with all the things.
Try and stop me.
Yeah,
oh, I also like to paint animals. I like to paint beaches and peacocks and octopuses or octopi or whatever you want to call the octopuses, plural. You know, so animals are kind of my thing too. We did a paint along last night in our society group on Facebook, and this is the octopus painting that I led, and you know, everybody in the group had a great time just painting along, painting octopuses, and you know, it's just so much fun to paint with these bright and vibrant inks. And you know, added bonus is that I sell stuff, and it boggles my mind because I just love doing it, and you know, it just flows out of me. And I do pet portraits too. So if there's anyone out there that has a pet that they would like me to paint for them, I would be happy to send you my price list and examples of my art. So
tell what your giveaway is again.
I need to make a poster, so I have this on my desk. But there's a couple of pet photo and what's that?
Tell us what your giveaway is again.
Oh, the giveaway. Again, my word is plants, and I'm giving away a $15 gift certificate towards anything in my shop. So I hope somebody wants to win that. I hope you like what I had to show you guys. And thank you again to Lori and Jan for doing this. You know, we love the lives and we always have so much fun. So thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you for participating, and thanks for all your help with all the behind the scenes and helping us keep us organized and stuff. It's very much appreciated.
No,
You're very, very welcome. I love working with you guys. It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
So I think we have a few minutes before our next guest. Marlene is up next. Jan,
I can talk more.
Well, that's fine too. Yeah, I was thinking if I take an opportunity, Jan, for us to share the screen and look at the spring cleaning gallery.
Oh
yeah, great idea.
I don't have it up.
Okay, that's all right. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
I have more earrings with music notes. I can just keep going.
Just keep going.
Go ahead, well.
Just keep
I have a dragonfly piece of art here. That's a 3D dragonfly. It's a little hard to, yeah, there we go. Not so glary now. But I love this guy, very colorful. I don't know. I can keep going if you want. I got stuff
I'm ready.
in the hall.
I'm ready. I'll share the screen.
Okay, go ahead.
You got yours up?
I want to see all of your stuff, Vera.
You have yours
I'll go get it. Hold on.
Lori, do you have yours up?
I do. I'm getting ready to.
Okay.
Okay. So here's what we're looking at here. Okay. So you guys see my screen?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep.
So if you land on the page, this is the video that you're watching right now. If you hit play, but if you hit this graphic at the top, it's going to take you to our spring fling page that features all the art in the gallery. Just thought I would give you a little flip through so you could see some of this amazing art. And there's all sorts of things. There's original arts, there's prints, there's jewelry, a lot of different artists and a lot of different styles. You're sure to find something you're gonna like. Definitely gonna find stuff you like. And so you can just look through a lot of really beautiful things here. We have some serious talent represented in this spring fling. So I'm just scrolling through real quick and you can see some of the stuff that's here. And there's pages and pages and pages. And there's Vera's stuff you just saw. And then there's Ava's stuff. You saw hers early, and Lisa, who wasn't able to make it tonight, but there's her stuff is here as well. And I'm just going to keep scrolling down. So you can see there's a lot of art to check out in the gallery. And then if you click on any given artist page, like for instance, if I clicked right here, on Vera's adapters, you can see her name at the bottom for her shop. If you click on that name, you can go to the shop and you will see everything that artist is presenting, not just as part of feature for the spring fling, but in their shop in general. And everything can be purchased right there. And you can flip through pages and pages of just beautiful art. So it's beautiful gallery. If nothing else, go and take a look at everything and give us your feedback. We always like to hear that.
And
yeah, go ahead.
Show them up at the top where they can see all of the artists, or meet your artists.
Okay, yes. So if you click meet our artist here, then you can see a gallery of all the artists, and you can flip through all of the artists that are represented in the Fine Art Gallery. Okay, cool.
Yay.
I don't think I'm as chatty as Vera tonight. So
I was pretty quiet for that last bit.
Yeah.
I don't know credit's due.
Yeah, no, this is something we love doing, and we're so excited and happy, Jan and I, to be able to bring, this to some people, because not everyone has the capability, time, or whatever is required to have their own shop. So it's something that we've done to offer it up for people who can't otherwise sell online. So very, very happy to do that. So I think maybe we'll go ahead and bring Marlene on and introduce Marlene, unless you ladies have something else you want to add before we do.
No, just everybody, thank you for coming, and all of the prize winners will be listed on the homepage of the fineartcafe.com. So check back tomorrow to see if you've won, and then let us know your contact information if you are some of the winners.
Right. Okay, so let's
and if we know you, we'll try to help too.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing
We'll
Marlene.
contact people we know.
So let's give Marlene's special magic word. It's shrubs.
Shrubs. Awesome. We'll give her just a second to
spell.
turn on her camera. And
shrubs.
She's here.
Why can I not spell tonight? Hello.
There she is.
There she is.
Hi, Marlene. How are you?
Hi, good, Lori. How are you?
Hi.
Hi, Jan. Hi, Vera.
Hi, Marlene.
You're a hard act to follow, I'll tell you.
Oh, stop it. I had to follow Cheryl Williams this afternoon, please. Talk about tough
just
act
as
to
bad.
follow.
Well, I don't have as much to show as you did, but anyway, I guess I'll start. I'm Marlene Miller, and I live in Roseville, California. I've been painting with alcohol inks for about 5 years. And I guess I'll start with the prizes that we're doing. I guess my word is shrubs. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I have two prizes that I want to give tonight. The first one is a 5x7 matted. I don't know if you can see, it's Cheers. It's 2 champagne glasses. It looks really good in a black frame. And that's a print. And then I have some an alcohol ink abstract necklace. And that's, if you can see
very pretty
that or not.
I love your glasses, your Cheers glasses.
Yeah. They make good cards too. So I do on all of my prints, all of my art prints, I make cards too. So there's a drop down menu that you can just click on note cards and you can order. It comes in a set of 4. However, I do have, I made a special one for this. It's called Spring Fling series, and I have like note cards. So there's 4 different paintings. And the first one is my bumblebee. It's called Busy Bee. So it's a card. You just flip it up and you can write on it, happy birthday, whatever you know, or just writing a note. And these are, what are they? About 4 by 6, I think. And then they have a little mat around them, and they're nice and sturdy. And the next one in that series is called New Journeys, and it's my butterfly.
Ooh,
And so that opens up this way.
beautiful.
Yeah. And then I have, this one is called Hum Baby. This is my hummingbird. You can see it. And then that opens. And my last one is, pardon me?
These are original art?
No,
Or
these are prints.
Oh,
These
are
are all
prints.
prints. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can just make as many as I want. This one's called Lady Love Bug.
Oh.
And because it's got little hearts on it.
That is
And-
so cute.
That's so
Yeah.
sweet.
Those
So
would
those-
be what perfect Mother's Day gifts cards. Beautiful.
Yeah, they can always use cards. They come with the envelopes, and they come with a nice, they come in a little, like a cellophane, clear package, and they have a cover like this that shows all of the prints that's inside them.
Wow.
So those are for sale. Pardon me? Oh. And let's see, here's a few other prints I have. This is the original of the bumblebee. That's for sale. We just did a kind of an impromptu workshop, I guess you call it, the other night. And we all did peacocks. And then last night we did Vera's octopus, which was supposed to be the first one. And then
Let's see yours.
what's that?
Let's see your octopus.
It's not ready yet.
Oh, okay, okay.
I kind of erased a
Don't
lot of
worry.
it. If I had it, I'd show you. I'll post it in a day or 2. I'll work on it this weekend.
Okay,
And then this is my abstract roses.
Ooh, pretty.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
So pretty.
So that's those. And then with all of my prints, in addition to the note cards, you can order a special mask. Like this one's my Hum Baby.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We
So,
all need those.
yes, I get lots of comments on these. So they're lots of fun and they're comfortable. They're very comfortable. Let's see. I also do pet portraits. So I just wanted to show you a few examples. This one is Brick, was the name of the dog. So of course I had to have Brick in the background. So this was the original, and this is the painting.
oh.
Cute.
So he's all dressed up with
Yeah,
his
for a
tuxedo.
So cute.
This one is, I call him Jolly Ollie because his name is Ollie and he looks like he's laughing.
Oh, he does.
Aw.
So this is
He
the
does. That's so cute.
that's the picture and that's the painting. Oops, let's see if you can see it.
Adorable.
Yeah, and one more, I have a cat. This one is Paisley, and Paisley has a little heart on her nose and a little mole by her nose, just like Marilyn Monroe. So
Cute.
she's the princess.
Cute.
So if anyone's interested in custom paint portraits, just at this point, I think just send me an email. I don't have everything set up in the Fine Art Cafe, how to do that, but I can send you the information and pricing. What else oh, and then I have some necklaces, some more necklaces I'll show. I don't know if you can, let's see if you can see this one. This one here is, I call it, it's Heaven's Aurora. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like, it's just little abstract paintings. There's a few more. This one is, I call this one, whoops, there we go. Freedom, because it's the red, white, and blue.
Pretty.
Pretty, yeah.
This one, I don't know why, but I call it Finding Bliss.
Oh,
Really.
I'm impressed that you title your jewelry. I can't.
Yeah, that's the fun part. It's kind of hard though.
It is.
This one was,
That's why I don't do it.
yeah, this one was easy. This one's a mermaid in a bubble. Oops.
And these are original, obviously.
Yes, yes, these are all original. And yeah, and they're sealed. I don't know if you can see the mermaid corner. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
adorable.
Thank you.
And
One
those
more.
are all on your
They're
shop.
all, yeah, there's more on the shop too. I just grabbed 10 different things. This last one here is called Celestial Romance. It's kind of purples and pink.
Love that.
Yeah. So, and they're all like the size that I'm wearing here. So you can see. And it's a really nice silver coated chain. So it should stay nice and shiny. And I think that's all I have.
Oh,
What's your
wow,
prize?
pretty awesome.
Well, I thought we were supposed to bring 10 things, not my whole studio.
That's okay. That's good. That's good. I love looking through it all. Looks
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Can you share your prize again?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So this one here, and this one I called it Imagine. I don't know why, but
Oh,
this
that's
one-
pretty. I'm a sucker for those colors. I love those colors.
Yeah.
yeah, they turn out really pretty. It doesn't really show how vibrant they are. And then the second prize is Cheers, which looks
And
great
your
over my bar.
Nice.
And your special word to have a chance at winning one of these is shrub.
Shrubs. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Marlene. It's good to see you. I got to see you 2
Yeah,
weeks in a
thank
row.
you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the conference too.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's awesome.
It'll be a blast.
And next week we'll see you all week.
Right. Well, after my work, I'm going to have to video some of them.
Yeah, I get it. Well, we're excited about it, so we're looking forward to it. Thanks for participating in both this
Yeah.
and the conference.
Well,
That's
thank you for having me. Yeah, this is fun.
so awesome to have you. All right, so I think next we have
Francine.
So let me do my magic here. We'll see you later, Marlene.
Bye, guys. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
And while we're getting Francine on, Francine's special magic word is annuals. I think we're on a theme here of springtime.
Okay.
Raining. Annuals,
Annuals?
not to be confused with perennials.
No.
All right, so we have Francine. She's looks like she's getting set up with her video. I see your face. Hi, Francine. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, it's pouring here.
Hey,
There she
There
is.
she comes.
yay, I made it.
Hi.
My biggest fear is I can't find the link to get on.
I know. You're not
I
alone.
was here and I said, I can't get my video on. But anyway,
I'm working all the technical stuff, and that's my fear too. As a matter of fact, when we started tonight, the original link would not feed the YouTube. We had to create a new link, resend it to everyone, and that's why we're a couple of minutes late. But we did it, right? Yay.
Yep.
well, you all have my greatest gratitude and appreciation for how you can shift back and forth and make technology work when it doesn't, and poof,
Oh my goodness.
it's magic.
It's nerve-wracking.
And fairy dust.
Right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, hi, my name is Francine Dufour Jones, and oh,
I just made you big on the screen.
I thought I lost my video again.
No, we just spotlighted you.
All right. So I'm an artist of, you name it. I'm addicted to art supplies. I guess I was mostly known for a long time as a soap painter. And then I found alcohol inks and I go, wow, just like all of you probably did. What is this fantastic medium? So I focused mainly on alcohol inks. And now I'm back to doing too many things. As you can see in my background, I have acrylics. I'm really loving acrylics because they're wild and fun. And I do oil painting, digital painting, what else? Any water medium and a mixed medium. And on my Fine Art Cafe gallery, I have a little bit of all of those, except I don't have silk painting on there. And I understand that you want to know what our prize is. Might as well get the suspense out of the way. I understand, is my word annuals or annual?
Either.
Annuals.
Plural or singular?
It doesn't matter either.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Well, just like I did last time is I don't like to give a prize if somebody doesn't want it. So if you go on my gallery on Fine Art Cafe, my gallery is called Art by Francine, so it's easy to remember. You can select any print that you want. And all of my prints are 11 by 14. And
Beautiful.
so whatever you pick, it's going to be that large, which is, I love that size because, let me show you to get an idea of the size. This is 11 by 14 print, like I just showed you, but it fits really nicely in a standard 16 by 20 or 20 by 16 frame that's matted. And this is a standard frame, so you don't have to do custom framing with any of my prints. Also in my gallery, I have some original art, little sunflowers there. That's a 6 by 6 that's on there. And just, well, you'll have to see it. Not all this stuff is on there. Oh, that little guy up there is on there. So let me just share some of my work with you. And these are all on my gallery. This is the one I think that, Jan, I think you had this in the promo. So I thought, well, I might as well show this and talk about it a little bit. Turn on this way is more natural to me. This is a mixed media piece. It is, there's no alcohol inks in this. This is acrylic, liquid inks, and some little resist, this pearlized resist that I used in silk painting. And this is called Dreamweaver, obviously. And for me, the significance of this is that whatever we dream, we can attain. And this is kind of a little touchstone for me to remember that. And also in my online classes and in-person classes that I do, this is what I try to infuse in the students. And to me, I try to really encourage their own creativity and their own dreams and to make them happen. Whatever their personality is, we're all artists. So I love encouraging that and seeing it come out. So that's what's special about this piece to me. They're all special.
I love it. It's beautiful.
And this piece is another mixed media piece. This does have alcohol. Of course, these are all prints that are on the gallery. This was a mixed media piece. It was alcohol inks in the background flowing and liquid acrylics and acrylic inks. Plus these little pearlized things are actually a silk painting resist. And the name of this one is called Hope Rising. And it has, to me, another special meaning. Once a year, I donate to a really worthy cause called Helping Hand for Nepal. And it helps some of the villages and people there that are under very extreme circumstances. And this was done a couple years back, right after the earthquake that they had. And so the cell of other artists here around in Alaska and the country, all the entire cell of their piece would go to Helping Hands to Nepal. And since this was right after the earthquake, I named it Hope Rising, that some of our funds and charity would help them come out of the ashes. Also, this bird is kind of a made-up species, but I thought it looked a little bit like a phoenix rising. So that's where the name Hope Rising comes from.
Beautiful.
Very nice story too.
And this one is just wild and fun. There's no special meaning to it other than let's play and have fun. And it is an acrylic painting. Wow. And maybe there was probably a little bit of some of the markings might have been Posca pens or other pens, but it's just really fun. For me, since I do so many mediums, each medium has its own personality to me. When I do oils, usually they're a little bit more refined and more classical. When I do acrylics and mixed media, it's kind of licensed to play and be wild and fun. So this is just fun. This is another mixed media piece, a print that's online. And this was alcohol inks and acrylics and gesso. And I believe this was in one of the Alcohol Ink Society conferences, or at least some version of this was in there. So if you want to learn how to do it, join the Alcohol Ink Art Society and you can have free access, right?
Yes, exactly.
And this is one I think I showed last time because I have the original, it's over my shoulder here, that I now have made in prints because someone asked for it, the person who won the prize. And so I make prints. So since she asked for it, you got it. So it's a print now too.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
This is more an example of my alcohol ink kind of paintings. Usually my style that I like to do with alcohol inks, because to me, the personality of alcohol inks is wild and free, also kind of like acrylics, only more so and brighter. So I usually don't go into like a representational kind of artwork with alcohol inks. I like the flow and the unpredictability of it, because that kind of keeps me on my toes. So this is one. I don't think there's a, oh yes, I just did an online class with this on Flower Power. So this is in it. Here's one that it looks a little bit like it should look. It's a little otter. And
I love this one.
I believe this is one of the Alcohol Ink Art Society.
Paint that one in the society as well.
So if you'd like to do this little otter, he's lots of fun. He's in there. You can either buy the print and frame it, or you can learn how to do it yourself.
That was a great class.
This is one of my Aurora series. I love doing Northern Lights and things like that. I like the magical quality of this. This is alcohol inks. This was done on metal, but this particular print is in the gallery too. Tell me if I've going on too much.
Yeah, so I think we're close here. So you're
okay. One more thing, because I want to show things that people can use in many different ways. Does this look familiar?
Yes.
So there is, was it the Ink Smart? Maybe
paint along.
Paint along. So
yes,
this is on the paint along. So if you'd like to learn how to do it, go look up that one, or you can buy the print.
That was.
And
My raven sold like a couple hours after I shared mine. So thank you.
Oh, Vera, your raven was fantastic. You went wild with the color. I loved it.
Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. Well, I had a great teacher.
Aw. Look who's talking. You all are fantastic. I just appreciate you so much. Quickly, before I run out of time, let's see. I am doing in the May spring conference.
Next week.
I'm doing waves. So there's kind of a little wave series on the gallery. This one is not the one I'm doing. I'll give you a sneak print of what's going to be on there. Peek, I mean. Probably this one will be in the conference. And as I mentioned, alcohol inks, I like to do very impressionistic, free-flowing, non-perfect, non-representational. And what better way than to do this is with waves. I love waves. Anyway, so this is one of them. There is not a print of this yet, but if you keep checking into the gallery, there will be. And then here's another little wave that will be included in the upcoming conference in May, starting May 4th, 5th, and 6th. Is that right? And this one probably didn't make it in because I ran in, I talk a lot, you can tell. So I only have an hour. So this one's probably not going to make it, but it'll be a print. And who knows, I might do another online class on this. So my main website, actually I have a bunch of websites, but the website that's dedicated just to alcohol ink is called Alcohol Ink Tips. Is that reversed?
No, I can, it looks good.
Isn't that magic? Because I see it reversed, but it flips it around. Anyway, this is the website that I have up that's dedicated just to alcohol ink. So if you're interested in any of my online classes or my live classes that I've started to do, you can just go to my site, alcoholinktips.com. So how are we doing? Did you want to ask me any questions?
Francine, let's tell your word again. It's annuals, not
annuals.
Because another one is perennials, but yours is annuals. And what's your giveaway again?
My giveaway, any of the 11 by 14 prints that are in my gallery on the Fine Art Cafe, you may select one. I'm not going to say you have to have this one or that one. It's your choice. So whoever wins the prize, you select what you like, and then I'll send you your 11 by 14 print that fits into a beautiful standard 16 by 20 frame matted.
That's
Frame's
awesome.
not included, by the way.
That's awesome.
Great.
Well, thank you so much, Francine.
Thank you, Francine.
My pleasure.
Have a good evening. I look forward to seeing you next week.
Me too. We'll play some more.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye.
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 So let's see. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, next up is Martha.
Okay, Martha
Roberts, and her magic special word is sprouts.
Sprouts.
Vera, how did you come up with all these wonderful words?
Well, I was inspired by the season. It's spring, and I figured people would be planting flowers, and the trees are blooming, and it's a spring thing. We had flowers this afternoon. Right?
We have Martha up next. Martha, is it pronounced Robert or Robart? I'll let you introduce yourself so you can pronounce it correctly.
Sure. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Jan, and thank you, Vera. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yes, Martha Robart. Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for having me and putting this together. It's always a real treat to be with you ladies and everybody, all of the amazing artists here. I feel a little bit, following Francine Dufour, who's one of my favorite alcohol ink artists, is a little bit overwhelming for me, but Anyway, so thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it. My word is sprouts, and for the giveaway, I'm giving away a set of cards, which are feathers.
Beautiful.
There are 4 cards with matching envelopes. They are blank inside. Is it too bright?
So pretty.
Thank you. And yeah, great for Mother's Day. Since we've been in COVID times, I've been writing more letters than I probably had since I was 11 or 12. So I've been enjoying, actually writing down words and sending things to people. It's a really nice way to connect rather than through the computer or even Zoom. So I encourage everybody to write cards. Let's see. Okay, so lately I also got a Cricut machine, Vera. I'm so excited about it. I love this thing like nothing else.
Fun.
So you can cut any shape, and as you might be able to see, I'm obsessed with sea animals. I'm a marine biologist, so I have been making sort of abstract paintings and then doing cutouts with the Cricut. And then for this set, the seahorse, the manatee, and the turtle, I worked with my kids to like place the animals in a way that it would sort of be most representational based on what was going on in the abstract painting. It was a really fun process. And so I really love this set actually for kind of like a nursery setting. And anyway, it can be done, in all kinds of colors. This is my Kissing Seahorses here. Similar thing. So it's alcohol inks, and there's, pinata brass in there, of course, to give it some bling. And these also have, there's more detail that's difficult to see actually.
Right. The video doesn't always show do the alcohol ink justice, I don't think, but those look fabulous.
Thank you. And I do a lot of coasters. I do a lot of ceramic tile painted with alcohol ink, and usually gold as well. These are brown and gold, and there's a little bit of pink, and there are 2 of those. And then I love the blues and the greens. That's sort of my favorite. Who doesn't, right? So those are the coasters. Are available on the website, which is Martha Lane Studio is my studio name on the Fine Art Cafe. And those are available there. I literally finished these today, so I haven't had time to post them yet, but I will. And then since everybody needs a mask, I made a painting. It's a flower painting, but I scanned it in and had it printed. And I get compliments on it all the time.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
It's really nice. And it has one of those nose bridges, so it holds, firmly. This is a small, and it has the, whatever these are called, to make it fit. It fits quite well for a small, probably ladies or kids, girls would be fine. And then I also did some heart dishes for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. And these are also painted with alcohol ink, and there is gold you can see in it. But it's a nice little jewelry dish to keep your bedside table or your bureau.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah. And what else? There are also flowers. I have a lot of flowers, but nothing was ready for showing today. So I have sunflowers and yeah.
Now, are those originals or prints?
The sunflowers are originals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And these are originals. Yeah, everything is an original except for the cards. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I'm so excited to have these in the gallery. They're beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to the conference in May.
Yep.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
We're excited. So
Yay.
we're all getting geared up. We're
Next
going to
week.
meet Tuesday night or Monday night and Tuesday night and Wednesday night and Thursday night and in the afternoons too. So
Awesome.
it's going to be a fun packed week. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, good. Oh, one more thing. So I made one of my paintings into a scarf, which I'm actually wearing, which I don't know, I can't really see it. Has a lot of great colors. It is 4 feet by 4 feet, so it's huge.
Wow.
So it just
Beautiful.
wraps nicely, and it's got blues and pinks and greens. So sort of any color you want, it is also available on the website.
Great.
So
Awesome.
pretty.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
very
you so much. So where are you located?
I live in New York,
New York. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Where in New York?
near Albany, East
Oh, you're
Greenbush.
upstate. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Nice.
Yeah, you're down in Long Island, right, Vera?
Yeah, you're what, like 5 hours away?
No, it's only 3, but sometimes it feels like eternity.
Yeah. Well, with Long Island traffic takes us 2 hours.
Well,
to
that's
leave
true. No, Long
so there you
Island,
go.
yeah. Long Island that would be probably 5 hours. You're right. You're on the other
People
side.
don't realize how big New York State is. It's
Yeah.
a pretty big.
Huge.
place.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It is huge. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, totally.
So
Okay.
can we get you to tell us your prize again? And the magic special word is sprouts.
The
Right.
magic special word is sprouts, and it is these cards for sending to your special anyone.
Perfect for mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great for mom.
Those are really
Very colorful, all different, and blank inside.
Yay.
awesome. Well, thanks, Martha. I'm
Terrific.
so excited that you joined us.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Thanks for participating, and we'll be seeing more of you, I'm sure.
Yes, indeed. Okay, sounds good.
Take care. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye, thanks.
Okay.
Next up is Teresa.
Okay.
And Teresa's magic special word is buds. Buds. Oh, look at the sun shining there.
I know. I had everything like set up so it would look good, and my computer set the certain way, and I didn't account for the sun.
Well, it looks good anyway. The fact the sun's still shining where you are.
It is. It's. We just actually got done with dinner. My son and daughter were here with their significant others, and they're out on the patio having a cocktail, and I'm in here.
You're in here with us.
Okay. Love it.
And so you'll go get to have a
Look, it's
cocktail.
dark here.
Pardon me?
It's dark here where we're at from.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, dark here too.
Like, what can I say? Move to Montana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us a little about yourself, where you're from.
I'm Teresa. I am from Billings, Montana. So it's still sunny here, and it was a beautiful day, which is amazing. It's supposed to be 80 tomorrow, which is super cool. But it'll probably snow on Sunday. Anyway, I am a mixed media artist. I just like to do whatever I feel like at the time. I'm kind of a little crazy that way. I'll work on one and think, oh, I need to try this on there. And so nothing ever turns out as planned, but I'm not super abstract, but I'm not super representational either. So I don't know. I'm a contributor for the Alcohol Ink art community and the Brush Show Fund. I'm on that team, which I love that. Both of them, they're both so amazing. So yeah.
You're an amazing artist. I can't wait till you show everyone what you got.
Well, I've been working nonstop I am also in a gallery. I'm the co-director of a little co-op gallery here. So I've kind of been working nonstop on that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of behind a little bit, but anyway, I do have some things to share. And you could see them if the sun wasn't shining and I had blinds on my windows. But so this one behind me is a big one, and this is a mixed media piece. And that I actually have that on sale. I have a few things, some of my originals on sale for just a week, starting today until next week. And then I may even take some of them off because that's just how I just want to rotate things and offer things at a certain time and here and there. But anyway, this one, I think I called Wildflowers. I can't remember because I just can't remember what it was called, but it's a mixed media piece. It has encaustic wax and alcohol inks, and it's big.
What size is that, Teresa?
I think it's a 30 by 40.
Okay, that looks about right.
Yeah.
It's big.
Big.
It's big.
It's good size.
The opposite of mine.
It's good size. And then I have this one I did for Francine was talking about the alcohol ink.
The Ink Smart.
Yeah, the Society. I did this one as a see the sun's hitting it, so it's kind of nuts. There it goes, a little bit better.
It's so pretty though.
And then I put it on a cradle board and resined it, which kind of looks cool.
It
So
does.
that was on sale
Stunning.
too for a little bit. And then today I added two because I didn't think I had enough. And these are things I had kind of sitting there that I liked that I haven't decided what I was going to do with. This one is on ceramic tile paper, and it's an original, but it's not framed, so it's on sale too for a week.
I love
a brush show similar to this, but then I want to try it in alcohol ink, so we did. And then I have this one is also an original that I found that I love. So, and I just put it on today too. This reminded me of I don't know if anybody's been to Maui on the road to Hana. They have eucalyptus trees that when it rains or when it's wet, they're like painted. They're super pretty. My son lived there for 7 years, so we got to go visit. Anyway, this reminded me of that. So this is called like the painted forest or the painted trees or whatever. And then this one is my super favorite, but I really wish the sun wasn't so bad. This one is a truly mixed media piece. It's got brusho, watercolor, fiber paste, gold foil, resin, and lots of sorts of things. And it's
fabulous.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
I love that one.
It's really pretty. I mean, it's really pretty. And it has lots of texture and dimension because of actually it has 2 layers of resin because I put the resin on and then I added the foil and then I put another coat of resin. So it's kind of got some dimension in it, which is hard to see like this.
Wow, are you sure you want to sell that one?
Well,
so beautiful.
That's what I had run into with some of mine. I get this attachment,
Well, that's kind of funny because we just moved into a new house like last August, and I have a whole bunch of bare walls, except for back here. And I'm just thinking, I should do something for these walls, and like I don't get attached as soon as I don't know, it's kind of weird. Anyway, my giveaway, I just decided this, and I also have this on the website too. These are metal prints of my bowl. And this is a 8x10, and it comes in a little stand that you just kind of slide it in.
Wow, that's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It's gonna be my giveaway. Yeah, and plus I do have.
I love your animal.
Yeah, this one was kind of fun, and it was widely received. So
yeah,
he was a pain to paint, but when he came out, I mean, I knew he was either gonna be amazing or he was gonna be complete garbage. And there's always a point that they're pretty much garbage, and you just kind of keep pushing through, and then you might get something good. So never give up if you're an artist out there.
And your magic word, your special word is buds.
Buds, as my husband would say. Yeah, bud. Anyway, it's a Montana thing, I think. Oh, and I do have another print. I have this one.
Pretty.
Somebody might have seen that one before too. And then 3 different sizes of the bowl. I have a 8x10 that's done on the, I'm not gonna say the Geist, I always mix it up. Spicy print, and then on a metal, the 11 by 14 is on a metal photo paper, which makes it really look cool too. So lots of options.
Right. Awesome.
Beautiful. They're so beautiful. And I have to tell everybody, Teresa is known for her Santas, and I know she took them down from the Fine Art Cafe for the Spring Fling, but when she puts them back up, you definitely have to keep popping in so you can see her Santas. They're amazing.
They are amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
There's
probably
one
start
on my
working on
wall
those.
behind me.
Oh,
Did
yep.
I
everybody
recognized
behind
that
me?
earlier today, Vera. I wanted to say something, and I'm like, is that one of Teresa's paintings?
It is. It's one of Teresa's. It's in like a spot of honor because every time I'm on a video, there it is.
So awesome.
Well, and that's another plug if you're an alcoholic artist to be on the society or to do the conferences, is because there's always the exchanges and
Right.
that was
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
I
the
love
art
those.
exchanges are my favorite.
Yeah.
me too. I have a whole section in my studio of art from friends.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's what the wall behind me is.
you're
It's all my art friends.
All right. Well, thanks, Teresa.
Yeah.
Thanks for popping in and saying hi and introducing yourself, and for everyone who hasn't seen your fabulous artwork, showing it off. Check out it's TK Brown Art, right?
TK Brown Art, yes, on the website. Yes, it is.
Great. Thanks a lot. Have a good evening.
All right, thanks everybody. Thanks you guys for hosting this and all your hard work.
Our pleasure for sure.
See you next week.
All right. Bye-bye.
See you next week. Bye.
We have the most amazing artists. It's just,
It really is. I mean,
it's,
not to toot our own horns, but there's some serious talent going on in
Oh.
it. And I'm
they-
just so excited that we've gotten to know each other and stuff. And it's just really fun sharing and getting to know fellow artists from all over the world.
it is. I mean, think of just the few we've had on today. We've had them from Alaska,
Mhm.
Montana,
Yep.
BC, right?
Yeah.
Trying to think where else. Ohio, New York,
Yeah, Long Island.
Long Island, Maryland.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
I'm just so thrilled with what we've.
And we have other artists too on the Fine Art Cafe from other places too. We have the UK, Florida, Colorado, Cheryl today from Colorado.
Iowa. Yeah, all over. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's a joy to be able to help everyone get the word out, and feature on the gallery. So if you don't do anything else, you just want to gaze through the gallery and see some fabulous art, come on over and check it out.
Oh yeah.
That we started it when COVID hit because we couldn't go to galleries, we couldn't go to art fairs and that sort of thing. So Jana's like, well, why don't we put up a gallery online and let people participate that way? And so the rest has been history. We're still growing it. We're still in our infancy and figuring things out and coming up with new bold ideas all the time. But it's
a work in progress. But yeah, what wonderful gifts that you can go and get for your mom's day, for just birthdays,
Father's Day,
yeah. Baby showers. I mean, we have such adorable, there's a couple sloths up there, giraffes, just so many different fun things, and functional art, wearable art, you name it, it's up there.
Yeah, and then one other thing I wanted to say too, and I know that you guys will totally agree with me, is supporting artists. A lot of these artists, this is what they do. This is their income, and they're full-time artists. And whether it's one of our featured artists on the gallery or an artist anywhere, when you buy from an artist, you're supporting so much more than just helping support them. You're also encouraging them, because I know personally when someone interested in my artwork and stuff, it really gives me motivation to keep going and inspiration to create more. So you really do, when you purchase art from an artist, that you may not hear it from them, because a lot of times we're kind of introverted that way, and we don't like to like make a big deal about it, but it really does mean a lot. And it really kind of is a big deal to us. And you know what? If you can't afford to buy art, praise goes a long way. So like sharing someone's art in social media, or liking it or commenting on it and those sort of things, and it helps, give further exposure. But it's compliments go a long way, and they're very much appreciated.
And on
Absolutely.
YouTube, like us on YouTube, follow us, subscribe, so we can get more people that and YouTube to start showing the videos that are up there a little more. Comment on the Fine Art Cafe for different artists, their work. You can make a comment and follow different artists. So it really is. And then if you go in and you look at a piece of art, a lot of the artists will put some of the stories behind the art and how it's created and why it was created.
And I always loved hearing the stories. You know, because everyone's got different things going on in their lives, and it's for an artist, it's one of our outlets. It's how we express what's going on at whatever time, whether it's maybe the painting and stuff itself doesn't always reflect what the person's feeling, but it's their outlet and the energy. And I really do believe that creative energy goes a long way.
Yeah. Well, look at your guitar with all the motivational sayings on it. It's just,
And the whole time I'm creating that, my whole purpose, and I literally took, hundreds of magazines and cut out inspirational words out of headings and stuff, and I pieced that together one by one. But the whole time I was doing it, I'm thinking, this is going to be something that someone can get and look at every single day. And, no matter what they're feeling, maybe they can get some motivation, maybe some inspiration, maybe a kick in the butt, whatever they need from it. And that's what I envision for it.
Most of our pieces, we put our heart and soul into that piece, and when it's being created. Yep. And it's like Vera, your little doggy in the corner, that just touches my heart, because I'm such an animal lover, and to have, to go on and see that, it's just to know that, part of that goes in, you pay that, back to different places. We have another artist, and everything that she sells, a portion goes to animal shelters. So we just have some of the most caring artists.
That's Marcella, correct? You're talking about Marcella? Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. We have amazing artists. I cannot say that enough.
Well, thanks to everyone for tuning in. Vera, thanks for all of your help.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm about to send you something. I'm right on top of that, Rose.
You're funny.
And don't forget, everybody, go on the fineartcafe.com, our website. We will put all of the winners up, and then, contact us. If we know who you are, we'll reach out to you so we can get your information so you can get your gifts.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone, again.
Bye. Bye, you two. Love you guys.
Thanks for joining. Love you guys too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.